The Johnny arc is really sad. And what's sad is like, we knew this was gonna happen, but we kept seeing the child, you know, try to be happy, playing with the pet, and then immediately, mom dead. And the saddest thing is, the dad has healing powers, yet he couldn't save the mom. And then he loses confidence in himself. I think that's an integral part because of how he talks about a mechanic of trust value is important. Being worshipped and adored by fans is important. But if you don't believe in yourself, then it's kind of pointless. That's kind of the conversation that the other title of the X holder had. Vortex, right? I thought that Deathblade killed Johnny's dad, and he did. He was sent on a mission. But how does Vortex play into all of this? And you see Deathblade observing the fight between Johnny Crash Out versus Vortex happening right now. How does this all play in? I hope that Deathblade, I'm not mad at him, but I hope he does something that kind of gives him more of like a redemption factor. Let's see what happens today. Also, not Deathblade, Ghostblade. You can see how checked out I am of the anime, just like you guys right now. Animation going crazy. Okay, Big Johnny. He looks like some sort of Egyptian deity, some Anubis shit. It just seems like wind magic, or is it telekinesis, honestly? It looks more like telekinesis. Okay. Big Johnny power scaling going crazy right now. Is it on the level of Vortex? And the thing about Big Johnny is that this is an alien. This thing doesn't have trust value. So, totally separate power system, yet competing with X. Now he will get serious. Oh, it's some Gaara shit from Naruto. Sand coffin. Nah. He getting too cocky. All right, little Johnny. Dude, Big Johnny straight up is stronger than X? This does kind of feel like QB versus, I don't know, Gaara? I don't know. Huh? What happened there? What? Something got nullified. His powers didn't happen the way it wanted. More like alien mechanics? And it just stops. It just stops. You disappear. Woo! Just fucking bitch slapped him. The Johnny power scaling is insane right now. Jesus. Yeah, talk shit, bro. Oh my god, minus aura, bro. People gonna be talking about this. They gonna be tweeting. They gonna be making threads online, bro. Top Hero's a fraud! Yo, little Johnny, stop him! That's the friend from the past that was doing a little bit of bullying. It does listen to Johnny though, right? You did do really great. Calm. Words of the father. He understood that. That's actually kind of crazy. He memorized the words, the entire speech, word for word. That was not one sentence. That was like 5 sentences put together, bro. That's amazing. And the soundtrack playing in the background too. The like solemn, slow, peaceful guitar. Amazing. Damn, remember? He practiced that speech. Dude, Big Johnny's powers hurt. What the hell? Alright. Ghostblade told, stand down, soldier. Don't do anything. Hold up. Can we see anything else? I can't read Chinese. I can't. There's like many different people texting. Unknown caller. Assist with the rescue. To talk shit. Oh! 9-year-old better than Vortex confirmed. 9-year-old better than Hero X. Yo, everyone gonna give Johnny power now. Alright. Hype. 9-year-old kid gapped, man. And now trust value skyrockets. But even if, like, we don't know what Big Johnny's powers are. Sorry, Little Johnny. Little Johnny maybe has healing powers too, like Father? Who knows? But we haven't seen anything from him. But the alien creature, the little Pokemon, Big Johnny, he don't need trust value. Maybe the trust value could impact him in a positive way, but he had nothing in Beat X. So these alien species, man, kind of crazy. The paparazzi coming out here. Dude, he lost everything, man. Leave the kid alone. Okay. Wait. He's not dead. Ghostblade didn't kill him. Maybe I'm misunderstanding this. He has once again entered the public eye as in he's healing up in the hospital and he's ready to go back in. Or his awareness. He is dead. His awareness, right? Through the news reports. Okay, I think that's he's dead. He's dead. It's like news report about his story is out. That's it. You did this, Vortex! You did this to yourself! He visited him too? Yo, new drip. What the hell is his death? Why is the Aether capitalized? Yes? Why was he so desperate? He kept trying to bring Johnny's dad out to the public eye. Maybe he's getting insecure. Maybe he wanted to make a public like statement that like I'm still better than this guy to hype his like trust value up even more. Like what else reason? Need him for what? Phobia clone, rank 2. Huh? Is this Johnny doing something with his powers? I don't know, but there's weird sound effects happening, and you know, he is obviously just, he's in a bad shape. Maybe it just could be him. Phobia clone is a crazy name, because phobia is like fear of something, right? Clone, so like, rank 2 hero's ability is to make clones off of your opponent's fears. But then fear also is a very important theme in this show, because it is basically the antithesis of trust value. Hey, let's go. Ooh. See you in the ring, motherfucker! Okay. Look at that mask, man. Yeah, there is like a trailer with a bunch of clones, you know, in the 6-minute X trailer where X is popping off. Those are clones. Phobia clone? I don't know. Anyways, 17 years later. He's gaming. Bro's leaving the neat style now. That's his dad. It's his dad beating up Vortex. Big Johnny has not grown at all. Died out flame. Johnny going through it, huh? He's kind of washed. Look at all the merch sales. Welcome to Corpa. Capitalism, baby. Johnny is tired of this fucking brand image. All I am is cute. I'm just cute and that's it. Lolly kind of went through the same stuff too. People are like, you're nothing but just cute. Johnny kind of doing that too. And he's like just all depressed, just kind of washed, doing nothing but gaming and being a NEET. He wants to be an alpha giga chat. Back then? Maybe he didn't know much back then. He was like an innocent kid. Lucky Xian! Lucky Xian? Stuff. Vortex died, right? So like, in that plane crash, I'm pretty sure Vortex was somehow related to it. So is he talking about how his revenge is done? Like, I wasn't able to get my own closure because the plane crash handled it. Yeah. It's all coming together. Yep. Now what's his purpose? He has no purpose. Why would you do this to my dad? Well, Ghostblade is still around. Except Ghostblade can't talk, won't really give you answers. You could text it. There's still one person. There's still one person, you know, that's still around. Yeah, the mystery surrounding the plane crash, I still think there is a conspiracy. We know how Lucky Xian survived, right? Everybody in that plane basically formed a wish and she was the lucky survivor, but like, why did it go down? This is not a coincidence. There's something else at play here. Maybe the CEOs, right? Like people like Unk Rock and many other people up in the higher echelon. And the source of the plane crash too, I think it was mentioned that there was some dispute amongst the top heroes, right? I vaguely remember them saying there was some argument, some heated like battle, some, I don't know, some political warfare, who knows? He going on a mission with the man that killed his dad. It's gonna be fun. Hey, Stanman statue still there. That's right, we talked about that in the Lolly arc. I want Johnny to interact with X. Because Johnny definitely is an alien. We found him from the wreckage here. But like X, the finger snapping X guy, what about him? The alien theory for him to like, could you imagine if he was part of the same wreckage? It surpasses both. Whoa. Y'all got gapped, power crept. These are like the 3 elder councils or some shit. Okay. Adoptive dad. He's the one doing research on fear stuff. What? What do you mean understood? Is he above them? Because remember, the guy in the mask that was like doing research with fear stuff, the voice actor? It's the it's him. It's literally the guy with the glass. Or is this actually No, different guy. There's a lot of old guys with glasses. This is Lucky Xian's MG CEO. This is not Father of Queen here. He looks too old. He's from the Lucky Xian arc. Yeah, Mickey, yeah. The golfing guy. Mickey who's scaring us, who plays golf and, you know. Anyways, the person that like, you know, maintains like Queen and them. Yeah. But anyways, don't forget about Queen's adoptive dad. The mask shit. What is he doing? Bye-bye. Yo. Look at that, bro. Johnny instinctively hates Ghostblade. Johnny knows, man. Johnny can smell the stench of death. Is he real dad? Wasn't he adoptive dad? When did we start going adoptive dad? It almost feels like a Streisand effect. Where like we kept saying it, now we kept going it. The whole adoptive dad theory, where did it even stem with? I forget. I have to go back to the fucking Queen arc. I'm watching too many fucking other animes right now. Not gonna lie, 2B Hero X is very low priority in terms of theory crafting due to the lack of engagement, and I think a lot of people are also very checked out. No, the Boa stuff was totally separate. The Boa stuff was separate from the journalist. No. I was always of the mind that the journalist was the dad, but that might be the adoptive. I had a stupid theory that like Boa got mad because the CEO of MG was the dad of Queen, therefore direct nepotism. But it's more like, oh, Boa realizes that there is close connections in the CEO of Mickey, right? Mickey and Queen. I thought that Mickey was blood related dad and it was like a secret conspiracy they're trying to hide. Like Mickey was such a sociopath. He like put... Anyways, I talked about it in the other video. Mickey's not CEO of MG. Who the okay. Whatever fucking studio, we're talking about Mickey the golf guy, okay? Anyways. He knows instinctively. Big Johnny has the answers. Yeah, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. My attention for this anime dropped the moment Isol arc stopped. Like, I'm not trying to hate on the anime, but like, let's just get real. There is a limited amount of brain power that I can use to allocate throughout different series. And you guys have given up on this show. Not you guys that's watching this show, but like many people have dropped this, and it's not in my best interest to focus all my attention onto a show that is failing. If anything, I was thinking about dropping the show to do how the engagement is fucking... It's just sad. It's just sad. I think it's still a great anime. But it's just like the constant shifting of character arcs. It's hard to get people to care about all these different characters. Even though the storytelling right now, I love how like everything's coming together, right? All these different pieces are coming together through many different character arcs. But like after the Isol arc, I think that people really just check the fuck out, and it's sad. These two beef constantly. Old man versus young kid. Boomer versus Zoomer. Hey, we know this scene, right? And then he wants to play no-no songs. It's all for no-no, right? Her favorite things. That's right. And the flower also was supposed to represent like what the father liked, right? And then death over the flower, the blood over the flowers. No. The reason this show is failing is not because people have short attention span. It has nothing to do with that. It's the constant shifting in main characters, right? I told you guys from the beginning of this show that this is an ambitious project and this is not going to end well. If you constantly shift, not everyone can care about every character the same way. You're going to lose momentum. When you lose momentum, people start dropping it. This has nothing to do with attention span. It's due to the lack of interest and how these different character arcs are not compelling to everyone watching. No shit! I call him my son, but he's not my son! Okay. He can't talk! He looks so pissed off. Oh. You should have could have killed those kids. Yeah, you don't say, huh? Remind me of the past. It's almost there. Once he figures out that Ghostblade killed his dad, how will he react? He's like crying. Oh. No, he's opening the wind so he can drown out your fucking voice. You gotta move on, man. Look at him trying to get away from him. Look at the snot falling on him. I bet the dad would say, you need to live your own life. Stop living in my shadows and trying to chase after my revenge. But the crazy thing is that the closure for the revenge stuff isn't really about Vortex. It's Ghostblade. So like, right when he's about to move forward, maybe he gets stuck back, you know? Nono song? Her favorite song. Wow, you're a boomer. You listen to old, young songs, huh? He does have a deep backstory. Anyways, Mickey? This is Mickey talking to the head counsel, right? Okay. Because that's when we found Johnny, right? That was the secret stuff that he was being quiet about. You want to find out the truth about Johnny, the alien stuff. This is the friend, the journalist guy, right? This is the guy that I think is running Spotlight Organization. I don't know, but the masked guy, right? Doing the fear research. Oh, Croc. You're gonna sniff it. Okay, people are just sending death threats and arguing about this stupid ass show. I'm just gonna permanently ban you. Special guest? Deathblade? Ghostblade? Dude. No, DJ Shindig. Shindig, you know, that's the experiment. I feel bad for Shindig, man. He did crash out for sure, but like, I still feel bad for him. It's actually Vortex instead. But didn't he talk about... Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe he didn't say anything. Maybe it was just Ghostblade fucking him up. But didn't he say something that pretty much confirmed, like, how he rose to fame really early and then fell off really quick? Maybe Vortex also had that, but... it's still DJ Shindig, ain't it? Ain't it? And also, Vortex is dead. It is DJ. Y'all are just doing conspiracy schizo theories right now. Also, it's so obvious that, like, you know, you transition from him to the masked guy, right? So, yeah, the voice acting matches, but they're not trying to be discreet anymore. It's not that big a secret, yeah. It's pretty obvious at this point. Amplifying fear. Yeah, they're all in on it together. This motherfucker Mickey, man. Of course he's in on it together. That's his best friend, man. These two, like... And what's kind of crazy too is, remember, the journalist guy, Queen's dad, he was one of the first people to be confronted by cult members outside. When he got fired from his job, there was a person outside in the Lucky Xian arc saying, fear, fear. Maybe he said FOMO, but there was somebody that was talking about the concept of fear back then. Anyways, the anime glasses, you see that shit? Yeah, the anime lens flare with the glasses. They scheming, they plotting. 2 AYANOKOJIs in the room right now. It's kind of... Play that again. Mr. Shand, most likely, is doing research on fear. That's right. He wants chaos. He wants to leave a big mark in history. And then Mr. Shand shows up. So Mickey just is... power-hungry motherfucker that wants to leave a mark on history. The bigger the chaos, the better. Whoever comes out at the top will become like a legacy. That's it. And Mr. Shand is also getting involved. Yeah. Ooh, there's some bodies in the tubes there. Just the torso. Ooh. Cabin status. Fusion in progress. Experimental data details. Loading. I don't know. Who is this? Is this like ESOL stuff? I don't know, because like we don't have the mask, right? But that'd be kind of crazy. Zero is also a good question, right? Because Zero was like from the past and he was kind of bald like that, right? I think Zero makes sense. OG ESOL will be crazy theory because, you know, we've never seen his mask. And there's 3 bodies here too, right? There are 3 bodies here, but like Mr. Shand be doing something. And maybe he's trying to use his technology to what? Resurrect his dead son? Who knows, man? 3 people though. There's 3 people in the tubes. And if you look at the arm too, I mean, both arms are cut off, right? But remember, like the ESOL theory that like the one arm is gone. And anyways, a lot of world building set up today. A lot of mysteries. Or Death Boy, Ghostblade. Yo, give me Ghostblade no scenes. Give me Ghostblade closure with no... Fucking lolly, man. Yeah. He did, but for good reasons. Kind of, right? He is trying to be the coolest assassin ever. He's kind of right. Silent cool assassin? Yeah? How? This is awkward. God damn, Lolly, chill out. Okay. Nah. Kind of, but for good reason. He can't fight back. He can't say anything. The layers of misunderstandings. Yeah. They're making it worse. He has been. There's a diary. Devoted love? This comes off as obsessive fucking parasocial fucking stalker. He don't get it. 2 dumbasses making the situation worse. Except they don't even realize. Yeah, it does. Anyways. You made it worse, brother man. Anyways, back to Mickey. Yes. I'm the mastermind. These 2 are so evil. Oh my god, the background fucking lens flare too with the fucking windows and his glasses. Mickey always scared me. Ever since Mickey, you know, had that whole speech telling Queen and Boa like results are fucking everything and truth doesn't matter. You talking to Lucky Cien too, the golfing stuff too. This guy has too much aura. Queen! By the way, if Mickey is the actual blood-related uncle, and obviously the journalist guy is the blood-related dad, these 2 are literal brothers. I'm stupid. I'm slow. Right? This should not be a crazy revelation. I'm just slow as fuck right now. These aren't just good friends, they're literally family. They're literal But uncle, but here, but uncle, exactly. In China, uncle. It's just like a nice word, you know, neighborhood uncle. You don't, they're not blood related, you just say uncle. So like, they're not brothers. It's just a nice, friendly neighborhood uncle. Except this guy is not a nice, friendly neighborhood uncle. He's a fucking crazy sociopath, Machiavellian CEO uncle.
ご用です。
どうしたんだ。
さあさあ入りたまえ。コーヒーでも怪我が治ったばかりだった。
Queen, go on vacation.
もう回復したかね。
Sure.
パパもいたの？
Plotting, conspiracy theories.
退屈だろう。だからバカンスでもどうかと話していたんだ。
It's all planned. Mickey's vacation destination spot is all part of the script. He wants Queen to get involved in all that alien bullshit happening with, like, you know, Ghostblade, Lolly, you know, everything.
バカンス。どこへ？
Alien spaceship wreckage! Damn, Mickey! Too much aura! And now the fear is getting involved, making people cry. Johnny knows something's off. Oh, look at that. The instincts. And then presumably DJ Shindig shows up. Wait, Johnny's like hallucinating. Maybe he's gonna see Ghostblade beat DJ Shindig. But because Johnny is hallucinating, he's gonna see Ghostblade stabbing Dad. And then all of the answers will show up, and that's how he gets his closure. Ghostblade strikes. And he remembers these two, right? In the forest, right? He saw the cuts. That's what we talked about last episode. Also, yeah, good point. Johnny not affected by fear because Johnny is just on a different level. Johnny is an alien, doesn't need trust value, is not impacted by fear, has a different set of powers. And also the alien, you know, this alien research stuff they were talking about, you know, Dr. Luo was telling the guidance council, right? The three elders that like, hey, like there is this thing that surpasses both fear and, you know, trust value. Obviously, it's Johnny. Yeah, the Johnny turning big though could be an effective fear. Maybe he's weaponizing it, but right now, you know, when everyone's impacted by the miasma fear, it's not impacting him. Maybe it's too low of a dose. Who knows? That's it. I wanted more. How many episodes do we have? Do we have one more episode for the Johnny arc? Because this feels like it's not concluded at all. We need one more episode definitely to wrap up this arc, right? Anyways, that's the end of the second episode of the Johnny arc. This episode, a lot of reused animations, right? A lot of reused animations. But still, it's to kind of connect all the dots that's been happening between many different character arcs. It is still really impressive that, like, we have the Queen, Lucky Xion, even Isol stuff now to a degree. Basically, everything from Isol arc up until now, everything is coming together and making sense. It's just very unfortunate again. A lot of people have lost the attention from the story and has dropped out. But I appreciate all the different story threads, you know, connecting right now. Mickey is an aura farming. My favorite part of today's episode was Mickey aura farming like crazy. Talking like some sort of like Machiavellian, you know, a CEO that's like puppet master. He's like, chaos, you know? Chaos is a ladder. We need more chaos to leave a mark on history. Let's let more people come into the fray. Mr. Sham wants to get involved in research. Go for it, bro. Some crazy stuff, you know, revelations. Like, also, Mr. Shand, man. Like, Mr. Shand, I feel like right now, Johnny's like emotional conclusion is not as important. It's kind of like the Lolly effect where, yeah, Lolly stuff, whatever, but like the other stuff happening, the world building, like the fear stuff, right? Like this right now, is this Zero? Is this Isol? What's Mr. Shan doing with like the 3 separate like body tubes? He's mixing it all up. I don't know, man. Shit's fucking cooking in the background scene. I know that there's a new PV that's gonna do a little teaser trailer for the next 6 episodes. We'll be checking that out in due time. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content. And until next time, take care.